Hey, what is up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today with another update on the sale of TNA. I don't think anybody's really gotten tired of these, but I can honestly say that we didn't do a Bound for Glory review. When I got off work, Bound for Glory was already an hour in, and I checked it on Twitter when I got home about an hour and a half into the show, about halfway through, and asked everybody what they thought about the show and was it worth jumping on a stream to find what's going on. And everybody basically said that it felt like you were watching an average episode of Impact. Everybody enjoyed the Delete or Decay blow-off match where the Hardys, I guess, won the tag team titles from the Decay. And besides for that, it just seemed like it was a normal show, and nothing really ever came out of it. The news that came out the next day basically said that there was no meeting between management and the actual wrestlers, and everybody's just going through the motions to see what's going on during these tapings. And they've done tapings, and there was a big spoiler that came out about a new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. So it seems like maybe they're moving in a different direction. A lot of people question why Bobby Lashley didn't drop the title at Bound for Glory to EC3. A lot of people thought that would have been a really good moment to sort of end off Bound for Glory, with everybody sort of tuning in to see if, you know, Triple H or something like that was going to come down to actually end the era of TNA. But nothing really came out of it. But we've heard a lot of interviews from Billy Corgan throughout the weekend, basically sometimes saying he doesn't know what's going on, sometimes saying that he feels like WWE is going to be buying the tape library, basically saying that he might be, you know, taking over the majority-ship of the ownership. But the rumor as of today is that there will be two companies stepping in to buy TNA, and this sort of honestly feels like it's the best situation. Billy Corgan will be actually buying the physical company of TNA. From there, he will rebrand it into a new company with a brand new name. There will be no Impact, there will be no TNA. It will just be an extremely new company, you can basically say. But they would keep the television deal with Pop TV. They would keep the wrestlers' contracts that they have under contract. So in essence, it will be TNA but not be TNA, almost sort of like what I believe it was the XWF was, or maybe even the beginning of TNA, where they were almost like the second WCW, just sort of changed up a little round. And Billy Corgan will be actually able to take control of that company and run it the way that he wants to, since he is the majority owner / president, be whatever you want it to be, the guy in charge of all the decisions. And then Vince McMahon / WWE / WWE Network, they would step in and they would actually buy the tape library. So they would take from 2002, the debut of TNA, they would get all of the tape library from then until basically the Bound for Glory, and they'd be able to take that and, you know, feature it on the WWE Network, feature it on, you know, the best of AJ Styles, the best of Bobby Roode, the best of R-Truth. I don't really know how much more there is you can really do. They can do the life and death of TNA, or they can probably make some money back off of what they pay for the library just from that one documentary alone. Everybody would want to see that, seeing how the success of the ECW, the success of the WCW was. People want to get their hands on footage that they're not going to be able to find any other way. TNA's, you know, DVD sales have never been really that spectacular. I don't know if anybody who's ever tried to sell a TNA DVD. It's hard to even get $1, no matter what the release title is or who it's signed by or anything like that. It just seems like, you know, you either buy it from Shop TNA or that's just about it. There is no secondhand market, no matter if you're on Amazon, no matter if you're on eBay. There's only a few select titles that people want. Those are the really, really old ones that TNA released that they cut off production of, you know, within a year. And I can't think of what the names of those are, besides for the Best of 3 Live Crew. But, you know, we'll see what's going to happen with this. The story still changes just a little bit every day, but every day it creeps in a little bit more that this is really the direction they're going for. And I really would be surprised if the sale of TNA happens and it's any other way. WWE gets to feature TNA on the WWE Network, which, as I've said 1,000 times, I don't think really brings any new subscribers, but might keep subscribers happy, giving them a new company to sort of go over and watch the best of Sting or the best of AJ Styles, the best of Bobby Roode, something like that. And then I think that really that rise and fall of TNA. You bring in Kurt Angle, you have Sting, you have AJ Styles, maybe you bring in Vince Russo. He's done a few of the past documentaries that they need him for. Maybe you find a way to bring in Dixie Carter. I know that she would love to come in and get a payday and pat herself on the back as being one of the best owners in history. Maybe this could be an arrangement where Jeff Jarrett gets brought back into the WWE Universe, which I've really been looking forward to for a long time, and sort of eases the whole China, Jeff Jarrett, Vince McMahon situation from whatever pay-per-view that was a long time ago when Jarrett, I think, asked for $200,000 because his contract had expired in order to job to China. But we'll see what goes down. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your day.